Okay, pre-show, tree show, doobie live.
Whoop.
To the Gwen the Bard. Traveling. And while I'm traveling, hey, guess what? My Discord just notified me we're live. So I know it's working. I know it's working.
Awesome.
It works. It works. I need to refresh the stream manager. There we go. Hey, we got a new follower 8 days ago. Maikiru. Maikiru. I'm butchering that. I'm so sorry if you're a new follower. Thank you for following. And I'm gonna sit in the chair. Oh, there you are. That was weird. I didn't see you until, like, I was standing on top of you.
It's probably because I'm looking at, like, crown stuff.
Oh, you were knelt down behind the table.
Yeah.
That's why. I
I
was
heard
like,
something
why?
about...
Why is there
Yeah.
another Bosmer suddenly there? You read something about
So... I heard there was new crown crates. I figured I'd just check them out.
There are, and they're amazing, and I got some really cool stuff on PC.
How much tape does it take to keep up the finery of Elegant Chaos top?
I don't know, but the back is the same way, so it must be a ton of wig tape. That's all I have to say.
Nah. I don't think it's tape. At that point, I think you're using Prozaid.
Yeah,
You're just painting your. You're just
glue.
painting yourself in Prozaid glue. Yep.
You're glue. You're glue at that point. Oh. Okay. I feel like there was something I was going to add into these notes. That's what it is. Give me 1 second. I'm adding in the stuff about GCX really quick.
Yes. I am loving how the regeneration luminous order, it is so magical girl.
Mm-hmm.
that is a magical girl heal. And that is now mine.
There is also a free skill style right now in the Gold Coast Bazaar, I think.
Must be one I already have.
Maybe. I don't remember. I pulled it on PC. I wish I could remember which one it was. I feel like it was for a DK skill. I think it was for a DK skill. I just can't remember what it was. Yeah.
Ah, there it is. Molten weapons cooled.
Yeah.
Yes, it is for free. And yes, I do not own it. Oh, look, now I do. That's probably important to mention.
Okay. There we go. That's good. All right. Yeah, I know it's live. It told me again. Okay, back really quick. I'm just gonna nab a previous Snugpod pre-show tree show situation and plop that in there real quick on both of the socials, and then I am good.
Cool. It's fine. Oh, hi, Jinx.
Whoops. Out of practice. My hashtag's here. Come on, select all. Copy. Posting here. Ian's just coming into the office. I muted for a second because he's coming into the office to marvel at our at our progress.
At your progress, yes.
Our progress of what it looked like
as
earlier.
you should.
When you
as you should.
couldn't walk in here, and now we can walk in here. I jokingly said to Minwi and Toasty, the only problem is now I don't know the depth of my green screen anymore for OBS because I no longer have a pile to sit it up against.
Love it. Yeah, I remember when we made our bookshelves, I just sat there on the couch and stared at them for a while and just sat there and basked in the
glory.
The glory, yes. Exactly.
I don't blame you because those are beautiful bookshelves that I saw that you had posted.
We're gonna stain them come fall, make them match the rest of the wood in the house. It's gonna be so pretty. So pretty.
I love that.
Okay, Jinx, can you knot? All right, I'm ready. Let's started the knot.
Yep. Both of those are good. Do you want to lead in or you want me to lead in?
Go for it.
Okay. You know, I thought that the night market being over would mean that I spent less time with my face in the dirt. But unfortunately, because I've been playing in Vestige challenge difficulty, I've spent almost as much time with my face in the dirt. Yeah.
So where does the dirt taste the best?
Well, it's pretty like earthy and like Galen, you know, lots of like jungly, damp dirt there. At least it's like softer to land in than if you're in like, I don't know, Alakir is fairly uncomfortable. Sandy dirt is just not as fun. Yeah. Anyway,
well, you know what? You know where you don't have to worry about Vest being in Vestige?
In the Snugpod?
Yeah, here in the Snugpod.
Yeah, greetings everybody. Welcome to the Snugpod Cast. I'm here with my good friend Gwen the Bard.
Hello, and I am here with my good friend Gone Crazy Back Soon. How are you this evening?
I am doing well. Yeah, it's been a little bit, but we've all been busy real life and chipping away at lots of different things. We've got GCX coming, you've got the tavern coming. There's just a lot of things that have been super busy. We just had a guild leadership meeting for the first time in forever, so it has been a busy month, I feel like.
That was the most chaotic voice call I have been on in forever. Like, I went to Menards, I think twice while in voice chat, and then was putting together furniture. And
I had no idea, but every once in a while when I saw you flash on the screen, I was like, oh, we get the camera now for a few minutes. Oh, okay.
Yep, that was when I was not doing those things. But
I love that.
I was prepping for a garden party during the whole thing. I'm like, you know what, morning, I can do morning. I'm prepping, I'm not hosting. There's no one else here.
The queen of multitasking, everyone, Gwen the Bard. Oh my gosh. Well, other than multitasking like crazy while being with 20 of your fellow lore seekers in a leadership chat, what have you been up to, Gwen?
Oh my gosh. So it's Vestige, right? We have Vestige. I could hold the story for later, but let me tell you, this is my favorite Vestige story so far, okay? With the scaled play style, right? And so we have Vestige, and I logged in. When I logged in, I was originally in Alakir in the middle of nowhere. Absolute middle of nowhere in Alakir. like, all right, we know that the companions are still level 20. It's fine. Normal. We got this. And so I had Izzy out, and I just put it to Vestige. I'm like, we're gonna test it. And if it sucks, we'll go down a level. Okay? And so I just kind of like poked a dune ripper. Just like poke. And then it came at me. I did not die. I killed the dune ripper. It was pretty easy. Not a problem. I'm like, alright, this is great. Poked another dune ripper. Okay, we can do this. We can do Vestige, right? Right. And so I got that wonderful idea of let's run through on Vestige the way we initially started the game. So for me, since I started in Dominion, I started in Orden. Especially because, so I was looking at the achievements and stuff for season 1 and all of the things that are coming up. I was like, alright, so we'll start in Orden and we'll go through and we'll just play through everything, all of the delves and stuff, and see what we run into, do the Orden, Green Shade, go that way, right? And so I get into Del's Claim. The first delve right there that everyone, boss is always dead when everyone's there. When there's an event going on that requires you to kill a delve boss. Walking through Del's Claim, killing things with Blade of Woe, killing things through Vestige, just working my way through it. About to get to the boss. And so Zill decides she wants to party. I'm like, alright, you know what, that's fine. I'll do this. I'm on Vestige though, and she's on adventure, right? It's like, that's fine, you know what? Maybe I'll stay alive a little longer. It'll be great. You, however, do not stay alive a little longer when a small child comes running down the stairs and sits directly in front of you so you can't see your skills or the boss, as Zill comes running into the boss room with a huge mob of enemies. I got nuked.
Oh no!
Absolutely nuked.
No.
Because I had been playing so well, so cautiously, and just annihilated my first death. It felt so horrible.
Ugh.
It's like, okay, that was a fluke. That was a fluke. You know what? It was really bad circumstances. So now we're partnered up and we're going to go through things together. And she decides she's going to also play on Vestige, because why not, right? Like, let's try it. It's fun. Might as well experience what it used to play like if you went to the wrong zone on before one Tamriel.
Oh man, I got nuked by
Right?
a crocodile in Green Shade when I had first started the game.
Oh my gosh. For me, it's the Horkers. The Horkers sucked.
Ugh.
Like, I still look at those things and don't want to go anywhere near them.
Mm-hmm.
The Horvers, the things that look like giant ticks, right?
Yep.
Yep. I hate those things. Still don't like them. And we're going through, and we're doing great now. Now that we've talked it out, and we kind of have an idea of what we're doing. And yep, got one-shotted by a world boss. Pushed a couple skills, put on some heavy armor, still got one-shotted by the world boss. So we're gonna so that got tabled, and we're gonna go back to that when I actually have time to game. But yep, that's where we're at. How about you?
Oh gosh. Well, I had similar experience. Again, I probably could have saved it for later, but why not? Throw it in here because it's stuff that's been happening. So I actually streamed the other day, well, whenever update 50 hit, and logged in, and I was like, okay, we're gonna like whittle away at a couple crocodiles in Vestige and see how it goes. They were a little beefy, did okay, and then I was like, I'm gonna go to this world boss. I was in Blackwood. Mistakes were made. I went to the world boss that's the lizard guy down in the cave that like spawns all the voroplasms and
Mistakes are made even when you're on normal, okay?
yeah, mistakes were made with that boss even on normal. I made the mistake on stream of being like, I'm just gonna go to this one, it's close by, not paying attention to which one it was, and then I ended up there and I went, oh, this is gonna hurt. And Matt was like, if you can stay alive for more than 10 seconds, I'll give you gold. And I'm like, okay. So I popped out, I think it was Miri, who's actually my healer, funny enough. So I popped her out and I was like, all right, here we go. So I survived until the first wave of like additional ads. I was kind of dancing around, though. It was funny because he was like, are you even doing damage to it? That doesn't count. I'm like, no, I am doing damage. I was like, I'm just having to dance around the other stuff that's happening. And then after that first wave of ads, I couldn't survive because I was too squishy. But it was super fun. And then I think I ran around in Vestige, tried a couple other things, just as like tests, and then ended up going back and obviously changing and then completing the stream on, like a different level or whatever. But yeah, so I've been having fun kind of playing around with that. In fact, I had so much fun playing around in Vestige the other night that I actually finished my Golden Pursuit on PC in like an hour. Because I just turned it on Vestige and chipped away at stuff, and literally, depending on what content you're doing, you can run through that Golden Pursuit incredibly fast. So I did that, and I have also been doing some lighthouse decorating, and I say light because I had to empty my inventory after some of the stuff that we got from the night market, because I had been picking up quite a few things from there, chipping away at some antiquities as well. I've been digging up a lot of stuff in Blackwood, the Gold Coast, and what's the other location? I can't remember. One of the other places that drops Aliad furnishings and Aliad like pages in the antiquities stuff. So I've been trying to help Minwi get a specific one. He wants this purple one that's like this star furnishing. So I've been trying to help him get that, but no luck. It feels like we've dug up everything but that. I've also been really liking that Glenumbra got a bit of a glow up. I went over there and ran around a little bit, just to kind of see some of the things that they added in at Update 50, even if they're not fully live yet. But I did find the new Freerunner board in Aldcroft, and it looks really, really pretty. And by pretty, I mean like it's just very, to me, visually pleasing. Like, it looks like our Wall of Crazy, but even more so, and I love that. And then the last thing that I did was I got some of the new crates, and I got a lot of what I wanted, actually, which was really great. Over on PC, I got the really cool looking bow that's like the dark colored bow. I ended up getting a couple of the columns. I did make sure that I had enough crown gems or endeavors, and I splurged and I bought the zebra mount. And I will probably do it on here too, because if you understand where I work most of the time, or if you know me personally and know one of the things that I do, there's a good reason for me liking zebras. And I absolutely love that new mount, and I think it's super fun. So I went ahead and bought the zebra mount and have been running around on that. So that's been really fun. Other than that, it's just been like backlogging and starting to look at stuff for GCX now that I've been through like a bunch of other stuff. I've had some stuff start showing up on my doorstep for the nines. There's a really big box here that I have to check and open and make sure everything's not broken in. But yeah, that's about it. So busy, but like also not, but busy.
Yeah, like I have a pile of sweet rolls sitting next to me waiting to be frosted. Please don't eat these sweet rolls. They're going to get Fargrave frosting this time.
Ooh.
And then a half-finished little watchling. They just need paint, I think, and maybe texturing. I kind of think I'm going to give them texturing.
I did.
And then other things that are hashtag redacted, because I don't know if I want to even talk about them or if I'm going to talk about them, but some things I kind of ended up volunteering myself into creating that are ready for their coats of silver in the morning.
Very exciting. I know. I think that they need quests written still, and I'm not sure when I'm going to have time to do that, but I'm going to try and help out and do something for it. So.
Oh, if we need, I will happily write quests. I will write you silly stuff. We know of because of No More Murder Hobos. I love coming up with silly stuff.
True. It's true. So, yeah, GCX is coming in hot, Gwen. It's going to be here before we know it. It's going to be here before we know it.
I
So
painted myself gold the other day.
you did. I bought
Like
my
not
after party
really, but
ticket.
accidentally.
Yeah,
Good.
bought my after
Good.
party ticket, got that squared away, got my other tickets squared away. Uh, yeah, I did. There's a Bethesda store sale going on right now, and I was bad, and I bought one of the little Hermaeus Mora keychains, like the plushies that match the big plushie that I have, because I think I'm gonna clip it to my bag when we're there, because like that's kind of perfect.
See,
So
I devised a way to make kind of like a little clear shoulder mount for my little watchling dude, so it looks like they're floating above your shoulder.
that's cool.
And so I'm gonna bring one of them with me to Germany and have it on my shoulder for the tavern.
Ah, I love that.
Uh,
I can't wait.
and so yeah, I need to finish painting my one dress because as we know about the one print in game is they are all painted by the artist by hand because you
Yeah.
can see her working on dresses in Skingrad. And so I figured because for the third event I'm doing this summer,
Oh my gosh.
that's the one I'll put in the costume competition. So I
Yeah.
figured I'd do that just like she does in game for the fun of it
So cool.
instead of doing a stamp.
So cool. You're super creative. I love when you send us pictures of stuff you're working on. The watchlings, I'm really excited to see in person. So.
Yeah, these are fun to work on this year.
Oh gosh. Well,
We have to like do a real show now, though.
we should
now
do
that
a
we're
real
done
show.
catching up.
Yeah, we
Now
should
that
do
we're
a
done
real
catching
show.
up, yep.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk some news. Yeah. Update 50.
Yes.
It hit. It's come.
It did.
It's here.
It came in hot.
It came in hot, just like everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have some community guides as well as normal. Rather than sort of going through and obviously reading all of these and all of the captions and things for them, what I'll tell you to do is go over to me getting logged out. Uh-oh. Oh no. Am I new? Who am I? Go over to elderscrollsonline.com and hopefully my mic audio should not have cut out for
Just
any
go
of that.
over to the page here and
Yeah.
check them out because
Yeah.
there are a lot of guides. There's also more guides that may have not made the cut or just people didn't know to submit. So if there's a guide that you don't see here, let us know. I'm curious.
Yeah, really quick, like I said, we don't have to call out a bunch of stuff, but some of the screen grabs that are the fronts of these are showing some really cool stuff that we know is coming. Cough, cough. Mammoth with multiple riders. Cough, cough. Anyway,
And so begins the Tamriel Uber service.
oh my gosh, I can't wait to throw a million. I hope they work in Cyrodiil. Please work in Cyrodiil.
It's called a war mount, okay? It's called a war party mount. If it doesn't work in Cyrodiil, I would be so confused.
I'm gonna be so freaking excited. Anyway, yes. So head over, check out all the new content in Update 50, and also check out some of those guides from some awesome fellow content creators as you are taking a peek at what to do in Update 50.
But coming next, there's more things. It says, mix things up as hybridization comes to alchemy, Mundus stones, and more. What? How do we mess with the alchemy and the Mundus stones?
They are, I'll give you a quick 1 or 2 sentence summary and then we can actually read the article. They are actually finishing hybridization by adding 3 new alchemy ingredients, adjusting what some of the Mundus stones do, and then fiddling with a couple less things, which we'll read about in the article.
That's really exciting. Remember when we first started getting poisons?
Mm-hmm.
I remember it was impossible to find nightshade when poisons and stuff started being a thing. It was exciting.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what's going on with the new things.
It's pretty exciting.
No need to be limited by your resources as ESO's hybridization initiative takes new steps in the upcoming Update 51 and Season 1. A while back, ESO began a move toward a hybrid model for characters' primary resources and stats, such as magicka, stamina, armor, offensive penetration, and more. The hybridization changes allowed abilities to scale based on their highest offensive stats rather than a specific set of resources, increasing overall player flexibility of choice. We also began to provide more sources for these stats together, rather than as individual bonuses. With gear and other build elements providing both magicka and stamina or weapon damage and spell damage together, however, we could not immediately implement all aspects of this change at the time. Soon, we will progress farther down that road when Season 1's mid-season Update 51 patch launches, currently scheduled for August 31st. What does all this mean? We're removing or replacing duplicated effects in several areas, and overhauling systems to provide new or streamlined sources for these effects. This streamlining should lower the barrier toward creating effective builds, as well as provide some small performance improvements in combat. This includes work on Mundus Stones, the buff system, and passive skills for the 4 original classes, Dragon Knight, Nightblade, Sorcerer, and Templar. In addition, we're making significant overhauls to alchemy to cover these effect changes, including 4 additional new reagents together, making the Mundus go around. When weapon damage and spell damage had separate functions in the game, it made sense for there to be a Mundus Stone for each. The Apprentice and Warrior Stones provide spell and weapon damage respectively because of this historical context, but their purposes have overlapped since the initial hybridization changes. In Update 51, the Warrior Mundus Stone increases both forms of damage, while the Apprentice provides a new bonus of increased experience and inspiration gain, making it easy to level up, train crafting skills, and earn champion points while you bear that boon. A major and minor consolidation. In a similar example of redundancy, it is currently possible to buff or debuff weapon and spell damage or critical separately through the buff system, which occasionally has unexpected effects. For example, major sorcery's increase to spell damage doesn't stack with minor brutality's increase to weapon damage, as you only use the higher value between the two, where there are currently several pairs of weapon and spell-based effects. These are adjusted in Update 51 to avoid redundancy as follows. Brutality, major and minor. Brutality provides both weapon and spell damage, while sorcery, both major and minor, have been removed. Savagery, major and minor. Savagery provides both weapon and spell critical chance, while prophecy, both major and minor, have been removed. Additionally, a new debuff initially available for alchemy has been added called Vexation. This effect reduces the target's healing done as a counterpart to the mending buff. Alchemy changes brewing. Speaking of alchemy, fixing up crafted potions and poisons was the largest and most complex set of changes involved in the remaining hybridization effort, as this trade skill revolves around matching multiple ingredients with the traits to create effects. Simply consolidating the traits could result in potions having unintended effects. Any alterations have significant implications for alchemy as a whole and need to be done carefully. To make alchemy a system that fully benefits from hybridization, we combined the effects of the increased spell power and increased weapon power reagent traits, as well as those of increased spell critical and increased weapon critical. These have now been consolidated to 2 traits, down from 4, to match the changes in the major-minor system they correspond to. New effects and reagents. We've also added new traits to replace holes created with the consolidation of existing buffs. We've even taken to the opportunity to create a few additional ones that provide new benefits not previously available in alchemy. These new options include traits to increase or reduce healing done through vexation and mending effects, grant damage shields, inflict heal absorption, and increase critical damage done with force buffs. The changes also include removing the lower weapon power trait from existing ingredients, which was used to inflict maim on enemies. This effect is commonly available elsewhere in the game, and very few players used it when crafting. To support these changes, not only have some traits on existing reagents been changed, but we've also added 4 new alchemy ingredients found throughout Tamriel. You can also use these new reagents in combination with existing options to create new potions useful for all roles. Familiar efficiency. We've put in work to make sure the changes to alchemy provide minimal disruption to your familiar recipes and strategies. Most existing potion recipes remain unchanged after Update 51, with a minimum of swapping from the previous ingredients to achieve results equivalent to those you got before. Daily crafting recipes should be wholly unaffected, while master writs that are impacted are being updated at the same time as the alchemy changes to ensure seamless usability. Furthermore, any previously earned achievements remain unlocked, although the new effects of ingredients have to be discovered again for those who have yet to complete the relevant achievements. There have even been some important upgrades to potion naming and visual representation that will allow you to more easily recognize a specific potion formulation. As potions are complex items systematically, the game labels them according to a listing of what is considered the highest priority effect provided by the ingredients. Due to the consolidation and introduction of new traits, we have changed the priority of many traits to improve visual communication and differentiate potions further. For example, if a potion provides the heroism buff, it is classified as an essence of heroism over essence of magicka. This makes it easier to identify potions with more unique and valuable effects over basic resource restoration potions. Past the passives. Every class in ESO has been built to provide a buff not easily available as a wider group benefit through any of the other classes' skill lines, such as Warden's ability to grant minor toughness to those they heal, found in the Green Balance skill line. However, the 4 original classes only technically fit that model after previous hybridization work, rather than meeting it in spirit. These classes currently focus on the overlapping effects covered above: minor brutality and minor sorcery for Dragon Knight and Templar, and minor savagery and minor prophecy for Nightblade and Sorcerer. This means groups seeking to maximize the effect of their buffs don't get as much from them, including a Dragon Knight and a Templar together, or both a Nightblade and a Sorcerer. Part of this problem is being addressed in Update 51 by the effect consolidation described above. The update also includes a second set of changes specific to these classes: the creation of 2 unique buffs to replace those removed. Dragon Knights and Nightblades maintain access to minor brutality and minor savagery, which now provide the combined effects mentioned earlier. For sorcerers, instead of gaining a source of minor prophecy from their dark magic skill line, they now gain the ability to apply a unique offensive penetration buff to their group. Templars likewise gain a unique buff to replace minor sorcery, boosting their group's armor. Every resource available. Once Update 51 arrives, currently scheduled for August 31st, during Season 1, you can support your builds with all new flexibility, new buff effects, potion recipes, and more flow together in a package that truly lets you play your way. Are you ready to get the alchemy station or change up your build?
Yes. Yes, I am. I think...
Yes.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a big... Let me put it this way. This is a lot of words about a lot of different adjustments to damage, and I'm excited for it. I definitely need someone else who is a amazing theory crafter, if you will, to figure out probably what the best way to benefit from these are. But I think it sounds like they are really putting in some work to try and make things make more sense, is the best way to put it to me. I mean, that last one of the last ones you talked about, how they're consolidating the traits, but then changing how potions are going to be differentiated to make it a little bit easier. Like, having the potion actually be classified as whatever the buff is that's tied to it or whatever, versus just like, hey, it's a magicka essence and has a buff of heroism. I think that's going to be a pretty big change for some people, but I like it. You know, it'll change it from, hey, is this a basic resource for me, or is this something that's a little more valuable, and, you know, maybe I alternate that between that and tri-stats, or, you know, something like that.
Exactly. It's gonna be exciting.
Mm-hmm. I'm stoked.
I think the one thing I read that made me almost like break reading just to go ee is Mundus Stone for inspiration.
Yes.
To gain more levels and get more champion points. Just like I want that. I want that now.
Yep. I want that.
I haven't needed to think about needing more champion points or moving things around since like I've reached over 2,000. Like even before that, since this new champion system, I haven't needed to think about it once I kind of figured it out because the passives and stuff are good enough.
Mm-hmm.
But now that we have Vestige in the level scaling, it's one of those oof.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
So I need like 50 more points to get that while keeping these, so that way I have this buff going on, so that way I can have this armor instead, so that way I'm not like dying, but I'm getting more resources.
I feel that. I feel that.
Yep. Yep, that's where we're at.
Mm-hmm. For sure. For sure. Sorry everybody, stream got a little wild there. I was staring down at the tome shell above us for a second. As a little back aside, we ripped apart our office today, and so my desk is a little disorganized, and I keep sitting down my controller in places that it's not quite balanced properly. It's a little haphazard, and so my camera keeps moving, so I'm sorry about that. Okay, let's move on, yeah? Unless there's anything else you want to talk about with hybridization? No? Okay, well, we've had this for a while, but there is still time to unlock Season 0's tome rewards. I am debating on whether I want to purchase the premium one over here on PlayStation. I have it on PC. But I really like the mounts. Really like the mounts. I love those two wolves. They're really cool. Anyway, there's still time. So it says, learn about the Tome of Dawn and Dusk rewards and what happens when the season concludes. There's only a month to go before Season 0 ends on July 8th, but there's still time for you to buy Season 0's Tamriel Tome to unlock and acquire a host of reward currencies, collectibles, and items. If you're unable to unlock every reward before July 8th, don't worry. Buy the premium or premium plus bonus version of the tome, and you can continue to work through and claim its rewards long after the season is complete. Buy now, unlock in your own time. If you're unfamiliar with how Tamriel tomes work, you can check out this guide page. What kind of rewards can you expect to unlock and acquire from the Season 0 tome? Let's take another look. Free tome rewards. For starters, all players can enjoy a broad selection of items available to unlock and claim completely free, such as 8,000 seals, 9,000 trade bars, crown crates, the Kirith's kit armor style, and more. While these reward options are available free for all, they will no longer be accessible along with the tome itself once Season 0 ends on July 8th. Premium tome rewards. Should you buy the premium version, you can also unlock and claim the Winterhold Empire and Wolf mount, the Dungeon Delver Theodolite pet, the Mesa Stalker armor style, the Duo Dynamo Dungeon Delver Spider multi-rider mount, the Monster Slayer personality, and more. Premium plus bonus tome. Furthermore, if you acquire the Premium Plus bonus version of the tome, and in addition to the premium rewards above, you will also receive 2 caches of tome points, each containing 2,000 tome points, and the Raynor's Traveling Robes costume. As mentioned previously, the only way to continue to unlock and acquire a tome's rewards beyond the end of its season is to buy either the Premium or Premium Plus bonus version. If you choose to just keep access to the free options, the tome will no longer be available from July 8th. So, what exactly occurs to your Tamriel tome at the end of the season? A few things. Tome points roll over. When one season ends and a new one begins, a maximum of 2,000 tome points can roll over and be spent on the next or new season's tome. The reward autoclaimer. To help ensure no rewards are left behind, excess tome points beyond the rollover cap are automatically spent on the current or leaving season's leftover items. When doing so, it prioritizes the first 10 pages, starting with the highest page number, and if you own the premium tome, it will claim premium rewards first. The autoclaimer skips over item type rewards such as the crown lethal poisons, adventuring supply packs, and upgrade kits. Once all eligible rewards have been claimed by the autoclaimer, any final remaining tome points in excess of the 2,000 cap will be converted into gold at a rate of 10 gold per every 1 tome point. For a deeper look into how tomes are designed to work at the end of a season, check out this developer blog. Update 50 tome improvements. With the recent Update 50 base game patch, a host of fixes and improvements were also made for your Tamriel tomes. These include the ability to obtain additional weekly challenge rerolls by spending gold. After your 5 free weekly challenge rerolls are used in a week, you can now spend 500 gold within the cost of increasing each use up to 10,000 gold total to gain an additional reroll. This cost will reset every Tuesday. When you reach a tome's bonus pages, the unnumbered pages at the end of the tome, you can unlock additional repeatability for the weekly challenges. This means your new weekly challenges can be repeated twice as many times. You can receive these added repeatable challenges when you re-roll a weekly challenge after bonus pages are unlocked. This repeatability continues for the duration of the season that you have unlocked bonus pages. Implementing the ability to easily swap between your current and previously owned premium and premium plus bonus tomes. Your tome, your way. Whether you're still working your way through Season 0 tome rewards or are well into the bonus pages, there are plenty of reasons to keep completing challenges throughout the rest of the season. How are you progressing? Are you set to unlock all of its rewards before season's end? Don't forget, if you buy the Premium or Premium Plus version, you can keep working on it long after July 8th. For your tomes this first time around, did you just go with the free version?
I did. I do like the wolf mount. Like the wolf mount, super cool. Love the concept. Really nice. I have enough mounts as it is that it's just not that enticing. I see it, it's cool. I know it's not going to become my main mount. It wasn't enticing enough for me.
Yeah.
But it is cool for people who would like that sort of thing.
Yeah, I just really like the concept of it being the first mount that changes based on time of day. So I love that you basically get three mounts out of it in a way. You get each of the dawn and dusk mounts. Like you can just have those set where I always want to ride the dawn one or I always want to ride the dusk one. But you can also have the one that rotates. And basically what that does is it changes based on the location you're at in Tamriel and the time of day. So like if it's evening and I'm running around Blackwood, it's going to be the dusk one. When the sun comes up in Blackwood, if I were to mount up again, it would be the dawn one. And I think that's really, really
question.
Cool. Mm-hmm.
How would that apply in the Deadlands? Like if you're going from the stormy side to the hot side? Or...
I don't believe it has to do with environmental at all. It's just time of day. So like which I guess presents its own problem, right? Because if we're in the Deadlands, are we in the same sort of situation? Well, I don't know. That's a whole other lore egg to open up. But what it technically goes by right now is the in-game time that you would see like displayed in your mini-map or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we can ignore that lore egg. I'm just being difficult. I'm presenting
I love
questions. I'm curious.
Such a great question.
Like, what happens when you're riding the stick horse in the water? Answer is you're swimming one-handed. But,
I love it.
But with all these weird little mounts and quirks, it's fun to figure out the different things that apply.
Right. Faux show. Next one's a pretty quick one. It's actually been modified, so I don't think we need to read it because it's been modified. But just as a quick update, there was supposed to be a dev live stream on June 18th, but due to somebody on the team not feeling well, the planned stream was actually moved and combined with the dev update stream, which is now scheduled on June 23rd, which is a Tuesday at 2:30 Eastern. If you were in our Discord, there is an event created for it at the top of our Discord. And you can go there and actually say that you're interested, and it should ping you when it's about to go live. So that way you are aware. And welcome in, Raymond. Good to see you.
Welcome.
Glad you're joining. So fun to have you here. I always love it when you can stop in before work. It's us before bed and you before work. So funny. Might be on soon again. I know, yeah. Are you going to the tavern? I'm assuming that you are. Are you going to see Gwen the Bard?
So yeah, a fun story about that. I am actually going to the tavern this year.
Mm-hmm. That was when you're like, oh yeah, and I'm going. I'm like, wait, what? I thought you said you weren't going.
Yep, I didn't. Yeah, no. Something came up positively, and I was able to. So, yep.
Hooray! That's very exciting. Shall we pick you up somewhere again? Ryman says.
Nope. We have everything's taken care of, all planned. It's going to be a very crazy adventure, but I'm excited for it. I'll see you when I get there.
There you go. Crazy adventure, exciting, good stuff. Cool. Well, welcome in, Ryman. Thank you for being here with us live while we talk. Yeah, I think that's it about the live stream. Just that it's gotten moved. So it will now be covering on the 23rd, not only the player experience team lead, Kira, and the senior systems designer, Carrie Day. They'll also be looking at player-focused editions, changes coming with Update 51, and then the actual dev update stream that will be on Tuesday. So those are all going to be combined together. Mm-hmm. On to the crown crates.
Were we expecting new crown crates? I feel like we were expecting new crown crates.
We were. They're in a rotation and a cycle. So, well, we'll get to it in a minute. There's some very interesting looking things in these crown crates, aren't there?
Okay, so should we talk about the golden pursuits first then? Because I feel the crown crates might turn into a little bit of a ramble.
I think so too. I think we should hit golden pursuits really quick and then we should come back to it. So,
yeah.
Golden pursuits this time around are based on the challenge difficulty system during the Golden Pursuit in June. So essentially from now until July 7th, there is going to be a new Golden Pursuit campaign called A New Challenge Arises. And during this campaign, you can test your mettle and complete various activities to unlock a bounty of in-game rewards. I did them in an hour as well, Raymond. That's what I talked about earlier on the show. It's pretty crazy. Complete 3 activities, get 10,000 gold. Complete 6, 100 transmutes. 8, 2 Iron Atro Crown Crates. 10, 10,000 Telvar. 12, 30,000 gold. And that is that. So basically, this includes defeating enemies, slaying bosses, overcoming dungeons on Seasoned, Master, or Vestige challenge difficulty. And there are 20 different activities available in total, which allows you to unlock them throughout your adventures. So you can check out the Golden Pursuits section of the Activity Finder, which I will do right now so that everybody can see it on stream. There we go. So there it is, our new challenge arising. It says 15 days, 10 hours remaining currently, but you'll see that it's a lot of variety of like defeat so many enemies, kill this many dungeon bosses, kill world bosses, consume potions, lots of different things that if you're just like playing on Vestige difficulty for an hour and you go run a dolmen train in Alakir, well, you'll be done in no time. So, oh yes, it's that time. It's time for us to get our our spam bot of the night.
Mm.
It's always almost exactly 50 minutes in, like every time. I do not understand.
Hmm.
It's fine. It's fine.
We say it's fine, but is it?
It's silly.
Well, talking
Reporting.
about chaos and order, ha ha ha.
Ha 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 ha.
It's the Crown Crate article is Order and Chaos collide in new Anu versus Padme Crown Crates. So these are already live. We've seen these. You can, if you've looked at the Crown Crates, there's a lot of stuff. Let's see here. The biggest thing to note on these is the bundle is the 25 crate bundle called the Recall of Anu bundle, which is available as a one-time purchase. And in addition to the crates, this bundle also includes the Luminous Recall of Anu customized action, which is something you can already get in the crates. So that's different than from some of the other ones Crown Crate bundles we've been getting.
Mm-hmm. Indeed, I'm gonna open these up. Oh, wait, I don't want to be in Crown Crates. I want to look at the Crown store so that I can show the crates.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Which I know that's something Never was talking about, is how he wanted there to be another way of getting what is included in the bundle, and that would be in the crates themselves this time. Mm-hmm. So that's that's nice. Or at least Never, we know, would think that is nice.
Yep. Pretty cool.
Right. So what sticks out to you in the crates this time? What do you want to talk about?
Well, let me go into the article really quick and see what is listed here so I can look at that. I know one of the things you're probably going to talk about because we were talking about it jokingly during the pre-show. What sticks out to me, the weirdest mount I've ever seen in game.
Which one?
The one that
is... The zebra? Is it the zebra?
It's not the zebra. I love the zebra. I talked about that. No, it's the Manifestation of Chaos mount. The one that looks like it has a goat / horse face / ram horns / I almost said hippogriff / like griffin body / cinch build / feathers. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen.
I mean, I'm looking at him, and he doesn't look that weird. He's just like a well with extra parts.
Yeah, I mean, he's not like weird as in ugly. He's just interesting looking to me. He's got like goat like ram, goat, horse, like Welwa with Daedra horns. It's like very, very interesting to me. I don't know. I think it's very different. It kind of looks like they took a bunch of different mounts and put them in a bottle and then shook them up and then we're like, yeah, that's it. Chaos. I have him right now in your house. Like in game, he looks less strange to me than the picture, because I think the picture, the teeth is what really get me. Although I guess I'm turning him to the side now and it does that. The one thing that is kind of strange to me about the mount itself is looking at it in game, the animation of his really cool, like, wispy blue and black, white, Anu Padme, void energy, if you will. It kind of clips. Like, when he moves his head, it's aligned with his head. So it clips through his body sometimes, which is kind of strange, but I don't know.
Chaos.
Yeah, chaos. No, that's different. But I think those are pretty cool. And also, quite frankly, the polymorphs in here, the Manifestation of Chaos and the Manifestation of Order, I love those. I mean, I don't know that I would sport them all the time, but I think they are super cool.
So, yes, agreed. I
Yeah.
could totally see running around as the manifestation of order on a healer build. That way,
Oh.
you're just easier to see. It's a visual helper in trials when you have the tall, bright uh, image going for your character, because it's
Mm-hmm.
easier to notice like the key healers, tanks, people you need to pay attention to when you're running a trial. So that
Mm-hmm.
when I see that, I just go, that's something I'd use on a healer.
Yeah. Yeah, I think these, I don't know, there's a lot of really good stuff in these crates, personally. I also like some of the weapon styles. Like, I really, really liked um, the bow in here. It's the Padme bow, Chosen of Padme. I think it's cool. It's got, like, black, blue, white, I don't know, sparkles on it. It's just kind of a darker, interesting bow to me. And it's got some nice effects on it, which is cool. I also
Okay.
did score the Eye of Magnus tome shell on my PC account, which I
He's
like.
cute.
He's cute. He's got a little different cover and he's got a little different glow to him. I think it's adorable. Um,
Please note, in the Snugpod where we collect books, we appreciate all tome shells.
mm-hmm. Yes, the harp. That's what I was just gonna get to, Raymond.
Oh, I hate the heart.
Really?
It's okay. I haven't heard it. I haven't heard it yet.
Oh, it's
But just
beautiful.
it's one of those. Yeah, I'm gonna sit down on a chair and pull out this obnoxiously huge, out of nowhere instrument. Something about it
Oh,
bothers me for some reason. I don't understand. It just
it's
does.
it's
But
like see, I didn't think the harp was that big. It's like a lap harp.
it is. It is. Bigger harps are bigger, but
Yeah. Of
always pulling the instruments out of nowhere just for some reason just gets me, I guess.
Yeah, it is funny. I do love the zebra. I'm showing the zebra on stream right now.
The zebra, the flavor text. I wasn't so sure about riding one of these striped beasts, but I'm in love now that I have. They're so solid, and that fringe they have for a mane. I may start breeding them for others to enjoy. Thanolith.
So
It's called a
cute.
green. It's called a green shade zebra. Have we seen zebras in green shade before? Because I've been thinking about it. I'm like, I no,
No. No, I've
no.
never seen anything like that before.
We've seen the predators that would definitely attack a zebra in green shade, but we haven't
Mm-hmm.
seen zebras themselves yet. Are we going to start seeing zebras running around green shade now? Like how we see timber mammoths? Is
I
that
don't
something
know.
we're going to see?
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That would be cool.
Now that the
Uh,
model exists?
yeah. The Starstone staircase is kind of cool.
Oh, I got it.
Did
I
you?
already had it.
You
Yeah,
you
no, I
got
had to
it.
get it. I had
Yeah.
to know. I had to experiment with it.
It's beautiful. I'm very excited about it. The This is okay. I'm gonna nerd out for a second because lore seeker here. I also got lucky on my other account and managed to pull the militant monk style motif, which
Mm-hmm.
is like the gold motif book from these. Um, I was like, it's okay from the front. And then I turned it around and realized that there's a freaking Elder Scroll on your back. And nerded
What?
I nerded out. And so I am now currently wearing it on my character on PCNA. I am wearing I think the light version of it. Nope, that's a lie. I think I'm wearing the heavy version. Yeah, there's different scrolls on your back, and it is so cool because it's from Lepseclusa. And Lepseclusa is where we see that's the dungeon that has the Elder Scroll in it. Or one of the dungeons. Well, there's a lot of dungeons with Elder Scrolls in them, but one of our more recent dungeons where we're helping protect an Elder Scroll. Yeah, there's an Elder Scroll right on the back of your belt,
Oh,
essentially.
it's a little mini Elder
It's a
Scroll.
little
I've
mini
never seen
one.
them that small before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so freaking excited about that. I'm going to be rocking that for a while. It was really cool.
Oh, that was some crown gems well spent. Cough, cough. All right.
Yeah, I have 648 of them. I think I'm going to be spending some
Yeah.
after this show.
You know, Okay, so
Uh,
I really liked the some of the ones that stuck out to me.
mhm.
No, not the one thing in the feature that you thought I was going to mention.
Hmm.
Not that. No, what stuck out to me is the tunic of symmetry because
Hmm.
it's not symmetrical.
Yeah, you know what's funny is Ryman said some of the dresses are a little weird, and I'm like, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. I agree.
Hmm.
I agree. Also, my character looks like a child wearing the tunic of symmetry. It does not lay right on them at all. It looks like just a bunch of fabric you threw. Like, remember when Ariel steps out of the water and then wears the like,
She's wearing like a sail.
yeah, a sail. Yeah, that's what my Bosmer looks like right now wearing this.
Yeah, yeah, I feel that. I feel that.
Uh,
That's funny.
but the thing that I liked the most, that I immediately got, no questions asked, was the regeneration skill style, the Luminous Order, because you can't be the best magical girl healer without the adorable magical girl emote skill style thing.
Ooh.
It had to happen.
And you got
You're
like
like
sparkles that float around you for a while
hmm
after.
like you're summoning, just it looks like one of the magic sigils from like card captors or something like that. Any little magical girl anime, it's
I love it.
perfection. Needed it.
It's pretty
I will break
cool.
my purple rule for that.
Yeah, I love it. Ryman says, "By the power of Anu, I will punish you, evildoer."
100%.
Yeah. There's some weird skins in these too. Like the marble
The
skin is kind
marble's
of
really pretty
interesting.
though.
Yeah. Um
Like even if you don't like it, just looking at the textures on it, the a lot of these things were designed well.
mhm.
Um, yeah.
Yeah, it's I would agree. I think there's some honestly, these are some of the most in my opinion, personally, people don't have to agree with me, but I think this is some of the best crates we've had in a while. Like, I'm really not unhappy with almost anything that comes out of them. Like, even though I didn't get, um, like, I didn't get the zebra, I didn't get any mounts. Peanut, that little turd, pulled 2 mounts, 2 of the fancy ones, too, on his RNG out of these crates. I got no mounts, so I ended up having to spend, gems or whatever on the zebra mount, but it was totally worth it because I love it. But yeah, these are in my opinion really good crates, personally. The bear's really chunky too. He's a thick
I
boy.
might get some crates, but I am gonna stick with my rule of I'm gonna wait and open all of my crates till the end of the year. I'm gonna stick with that.
Mm.
I am gonna stick with it, so I'd have to wait.
Oh boy. Look at
But I
you.
did, because of the crown gems I have from last year and my seals, I was able to get everything I wanted out of these crates with those. So
That's awesome.
whatever my system is, apparently it's working out for me, I guess.
Well, there you go.
And that's all that matters, really.
Ooh, how do you feel about the hair?
Oh, I already got it.
Yeah, I
Wait,
think
which one? Which one?
the Daggerfall side tresses.
Yeah, yeah, I already got it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be wearing that.
Yeah. Are we gonna be hair twinning again?
Probably.
Except just different colors.
Probably. You
Okay.
know what's funny is on my other character, like on my PC character, who looks similar to this one but has slightly different like color variation to her. Um, I didn't like the hair as much, but I'm actually really digging it on my character here. So I think that's gonna have to happen. It's gonna have to happen. Yeah. So, I don't know. Anything else to mention about the
I guess
crates?
one thing to mention that I feel like should be pointed out is the Admire Me under Superior Rewards, that emote.
Mm,
That's one
mm-hmm.
that could previously just be purchased in the Crown Store, but because now it's been added to a crate, a thing that's been purchasable only in the Crown Store, you can get it with seals or gems. So that's an I
Ah.
feel that's an interesting thing to point out since I don't think we've seen that really yet, aside from with furniture in the past.
Mm. Cool.
Gives you another way to get some of the stuff.
Yeah, that is pretty cool.
Yeah, check out the crates for yourself. Let us know what you think about them.
Please do. And do you like this strange cat with 4 ears? Well,
We always like the strange cat with 4 ears.
yeah. It's definitely interesting. You can also get your muscle flex on.
Yes, the muscle flex is another one.
I thought you were gonna talk about the finery of elegant chaos and how it's barely being held on.
I know you were. That is definitely something that's being held on by wire, glue, and a prayer.
Yeah. Honestly, I kind of love this costume on thick characters. Like, I think that it looks best on curvy tunes. I love it. There's some people who have like posted like Khajiits or Argonians that are like ultra curvy that they've set to like the curviest sizes. And in this outfit, their legs are looking awesome. So good on them. I love it. I think it's great. So fun. Ooh, you're bringing Hircine? Ooh.
Excellent, because I'm bringing surprise. Insert Daedric Prince. Guess what it is here.
Oh, I'm excited.
I
And
mean,
also very
because you know
jealous.
my other projects I'm working on crazy. You probably know what I'm making.
Yeah, I can. I think I could figure it out.
Mhm.
But I'm jealous that you're getting to go both places. That's so exciting.
You're gonna see me, and I'm gonna be so exhausted.
I know. By the time you get to GCX, I'm gonna be like, wake up, Gwen. Oh gosh.
Just hand me a monster. I'll be fine.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. I'm bringing you that and apparently a giant donut. Remember, that's where didn't you tell me I have to bring you a giant donut?
You
or
don't
something?
need to get me a donut, but if you do, I would be so happy.
The
'Cause
maple
literally, we only
bacon
get
donut.
we only get them around hunting season here. That's the only time any of the bakeries make them.
That's right. That's right. I forgot.
And getting one in July instead of November, amazing.
Mm-hmm. So cool.
All right, so I do have actually no more moto. Do you have lore? What's your lore?
Give me 1 second. You can no.
You figure out lore. I'll tell you what
Yes,
No More Murders
thank
Hopeless
you.
is.
Yes.
All right, so if you were going to make a deal or a bargain with any Daedric prince, what would that deal be, and what would it be for?
Ooh. That's a toughie. I don't actually know.
Yeah, if you don't have an answer, that's fine. I don't really have one yet either, but that is the question.
Okay. I was looking up Anu and Padme because I was curious if we could get if I could nab a little lore book or anything quickly.
Oh, there's nothing little about Anu and Padme. All of those are beefy.
Of course not. It's basically talking about like the the beginning or the.
So let's talk about the
creation
theory
of
of all
everything.
creation and the beginning of everything,
Yeah,
and our
let's talk
current
about-
phases of the phase of the world and
Yeah,
the
right.
cycle and blah 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 blah.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's
no,
true.
no, nothing about that is light.
Mm-hmm. Well, we can read you the at least the description of the crates there if you would like, and then I can nab a couple little things. But it says Anu, encompassing light, creation ripped from the depths of the void. Padme, unbridled chaos, wrenched the perfection of creation and compelled it to change. Twin forces that give shape to an eternal question that has plagued scholars, priests, and stargazers alike. Is beauty found in order or chaos? Whose tenets will guide your journey? Whether through light or darkness, walk towards the truth. So cool. Ooh, wait a minute. Maybe I found something. No, but this is an interesting little lore blurb. So this is called, if you look this up, it's lore on the beginning place. And it says the beginning place is the location of cosmic and religious importance within Aetherius. It's the site at which the Orbis was formed from the interplay of Anu's stasis and Padme's instability. Later, it was where the Edda crystallized into existence. Akatosh, the dragon god of time, came into being first. Following his example, the most powerful spirits formed, including Mephala, Arkay, Ephraim Magnus, and Ruptga. In a paraphrased retelling of the alien myth, the Anuad, there exists the limbo rift or void. Anu and Padme are said to have crossed from it when they first arrived in the void. Due to their interplay, Nier formed, drawing the love of both entities. However, Nier possessed. She only loved Anu, causing Padme to beat her in anger. For this, Anu fought and defeated Padme, banishing him back into the limbo rift. Shortly after, Nier gave birth to creation, serving the role of origin and thus a personification of the beginning place for the 12 worlds of creation. After many ages, the alignment of the 12 worlds of creation, born from Nier, allowed Padme to open the rift and returned. Hating creation, he shattered the 12 planets, drawing Anu's attention. They entered combat once more, Anu again emerging the victor. However, as Anu combined the remnants of the 12 worlds into one, Padme attacked him by surprise. In response, Anu dragged him through the limbo rift, sealing it behind them both forever. According to the teachings of the tribunal, mighty net-like fires exist in the beginning place, and Molag Bal used them to bind Vivek during their marriage. That's a whole other story. Later, Vivek, Sothasil, and Almalexia gathered them in to contain the ash of the Red Mountain after its eruption. The divines, whom are said to have come into existence at the beginning place, have been referred to in the context of being from Aetherius, and some sources state that Akatosh created the beginning place rather than the first spirit born from it. Kirkbride shenanigans? I'm sure. Yeah. So that's, yes, for sure. I'm sure a lot of that is referencing that, but also there's some references in there that are from...
we could follow it. With
right?
Kirkbride's involved, it's a little... You gotta jump out of what's actually in game in order to follow it.
Right. Some of that is from the monomyth. Some of it is from, like, dialogue in Morrowind. There's also quite a bit that references the 36 Lessons of Vivek. And then, of course, the Emperor's Guide to Hammerfell. So that's not specifically from the, like... It's not specifically from Elder Scrolls Online, obviously. That's just kind of like a lore piece on the beginning place, which can relate to Anu and Padme. Wow. That was... I don't even know what to... There's no breaking that down.
I mean, there is. However...
There is, but we're not gonna. A minute, no. An hour, 5 hours, 10 hours.
Yeah, okay, it's not an hour. Remember how long it took us to get through talking about the lessons of Vivek?
Yeah.
And not just say because there are 36 of them, but like each lesson.
Yeah, exactly.
And if that references the lessons of Vivek, never mind, yes, Kirkbride is definitely involved, and it will take us a bit. Nope. Let's skip that.
Yep. What we shouldn't skip, though, is our guild announcements.
Oh, those are important.
They are very important.
We were just talking about that a couple days ago. Yeah.
We sure were.
Yesterday. It was almost like it was yesterday.
It's almost like it was yesterday. Well, in fact, it was, Gwen. So what do we have going on during the week?
Let's see. We have Tuesdays. They are treacherous. Treacherous Tuesdays is a dungeon day. Please note, all what we are listing currently right now is mostly for the PlayStation North American side of Lore Seekers. If you are a part of Lore Seekers but not part of the PlayStation North American side, check out the Discord for what's going on your respective platform. If you are not part of Lore Seekers, please wait till the end of the show and we will tell you how you can join us. Alright. So then for Thursdays, there is Relic Seekers of Tamriel. This starts at 7 p.m. CT. Oh, Relic Seekers. You're seeking relics. You're seeking antiquity leads. You This is run by JT and Pocket, and you get together and follow around, and if there's something you need to look for antiquity leads, you need help farming a dungeon, something out of a dungeon, or a trial, or just need help getting the lead from a world boss or something in the world, let them know, and they'll hang out with you while you try to get it. Then there is Fearless Fridays with Arthuria Dragoon from 7 p.m. CT or 8 p.m. ET, and this is our Undaunted. We are undaunted.
We are undaunted by all the things coming up.
Event where we group up on Friday nights and end up running the Undaunted daily pledges, whether you are running them on normal or on vet with hard modes involved, depending upon how undaunted you wish to be. That is what this night is for. And let's see what else we got going on. Under our announcements is GCX is happening. It is. GCX is happening. Tickets are still available, but they are no longer discounted. See the announcement in the Discord for more information if you are looking to join us. We are also looking for more donations from the Amazon wishlist to help us bring the night market to life. There is only so much crafting that I can do to make the night market exist. And there are only so many props our other friends have to make the night market exist. However, there are still things that need to happen for
to make the night market to exist. Exactly. Yes. Yeah. So.
And if you feel like you'd be interested in helping with that, take a look. And if you feel like or are interested in being in the Orlando area during GCX, there are still tickets available.
Yeah, we know some people. There might be some people there you might know. It's us. We're there.
The people are us.
We're exhibitors for this. It's us. We're the people.
Yeah.
If you'd like to know more, too, about who we're working with as lore seekers as well as just amazing people, we are also part of the Adventurers Guild of Giving over there, which is a 501c3 nonprofit. So that means that anything that you donate to it now, you can go through all the steps with that of having it be tax deductible or whatever all that stuff is that goes along with that. So know that any little bit helps, whether that's donating to the actual Tiltify campaign or anything like that, or if it is, making donations directly to help us make this happen. It's a really good cause, and part of it is to help combat isolation in gamers, right? Like that's one of the goals of AGOG, is to try and help make a comfortable place for people to come and socialize where they don't feel like, they're being overly judged or anything like that. And just getting to hang out with great people in an atmosphere that we love. So, yeah. Hopefully we'll see you there at some point. I think we're also going to be doing some streaming from there. And Gwen, if you're there, we could maybe try and do a live show. I wonder. That would be kind of crazy, but maybe we could make it happen. We'll see. No promises.
We'll say no promises.
We'll say no promises. I did do a Lore Seekers show from there last time. It was very noisy, but it was super fun. So it's definitely a different atmosphere to do a live stream or show from my place like that. People walking by, they're looking at you, they're like waving at you while you're talking, they're asking you questions. It's very interesting, but I loved it. So we'll see. But if you want to keep up with us other places as well, you can keep up with us on our social media. You can find us over on X at Snugpod Cast. You can also send us suggestions for topics for the show, or questions, comments, concerns, yelling, pictures of pizza, I don't know, whatever you want to send us, over at snugpodcast@gmail.com. That's a really old show reference. Do you remember when that happened, Gwen? Do you remember when Lear Hall sent us a picture of a pizza in our email?
Oh my god, yeah.
That was like one of our very first shows, and now we're on show 171. That's crazy. Oh, really quick. Speaking of which, oh my gosh, I almost forgot. Shout out to the Tales of Tamriel for their 400th show. Holy cow. Like, what?
Is this 400 as a whole, or 400 since Lotus and Ark have been in charge?
400 as a whole.
Okay, because I'm like, wait, those two don't manage to get together to have that many episodes at this
Right,
point.
but they have been there for at least 200 episodes, the two of them.
That's still crazy. Like,
Yeah,
congratulations,
it's still nuts.
guys.
Congrats, guys.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that is incredible. So,
that's way more than 10.
yes, that is way more than 10. So, congratulations to you all on that. Okay, back to us really quick. So, you might be here watching us on twitch.tv/Snugpod Cast, or maybe you're watching our VOD again over on YouTube by searching for Snugpod Cast. Either way, we're thankful that you're here hanging out with us. And if you're not hanging out with us in one of those places, you can also find us on your podcatcher of choice by searching for Snugpod Cast. If you'd like to join the guild, what can they do?
They can head over to loreseekers.club, follow the link, fill out the application in the Discord, and it will be reviewed by our lovely guild masters, and they will decide if you can join us.
Yeah, which usually you can join us as long as you're not a bot, or as long as you
There have been very few instances where we say no.
Yeah, it has to be like
but
either...
no does happen.
It does happen. Like, it does happen. But generally, I would say we have a pretty good track record of being able to take in everybody that applies. So, yeah, we hope to see you. Okay. I think that might be it. I think we've done it, Gwen.
I believe so.
All right. Well, thank you for being here. Ryman, thanks for being here with us live. And if you are rewatching everything, like we said, thank you before so much for hanging out with us. And where didn't the Dwemer go? Uh-oh.
Well, you see, the cat's not here tonight. It's because he's off trying to look for more Dwemer.
Yeah.
So we can't fill that in for him because he's off looking for the Dwemer.
Yeah, that is
We'll know
true.
when he gets back.
Yeah, we'll know where they didn't go. He said, I see. I see. Yes. So we'll give you some more information about a satisfactory answer, Ryman says. Okay. Well, we're glad that you approve. Oh, gosh. All right, friends. Well, thanks for joining us. And until next time, be kind, be safe, have fun adventuring in Vestige, and maybe send us an email and let us know how the dirt tastes in different parts of Tamriel. But until next time, we will see you then.
Bye.
Sleep well, Tamriel.